story coming up. Well, now a story to remind you of the power of love. On the eve of Tania and Warren Hayes' wedding, Warren was diagnosed with a brain tumour. This is how they fought it.
It was one of those things that just rocked our world completely. I didn't want our love story to end. I didn't want Warren's life to be taken away from me. This was a man that I fell in love with and that I wanted to spend the rest of my life with.
Warren Hayes was Tania's dream man.
6'3", tall, dark and handsome, athletic, running, weights program, as fit as a fiddle.
They had a fairy tale romance, a Valentine's Day proposal and their future all planned. Then, just a few months short of their wedding, their life took a dramatic turn.
Within a couple of hours, life just went from happiness to completely, oh my gosh, Warren could be slipping away and it's all over.
Warren had a brain tumour, 8 centimetres big. It was strangling his brainstem.
It was just like, how could our fairy tale fall apart? We're supposed to be walking down the aisle. I had my wedding dress. Everything was fully paid for. We were just so in love, and it's just like, please don't take our love away from us.
Warren needed life-saving surgery.
He went in at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and unfortunately at 4 o'clock the following morning they were still operating. The tumour was just so dangerous, it was just falling back, just sucking itself back into Warren's brain, and they couldn't remove it. So a few weeks later, they decided to go back and do the second surgery. After 7 hours of attacking the tumour finally gave in and just released itself instantly, and it was just like a miracle. And I was just really joyed because I knew that was the end, but unfortunately that wasn't the end, that was just the beginning of our problems, yeah.
Surgery left Warren paralysed. He then picked up meningitis, golden staph and pneumonia. Their planned wedding date came and went. So did Warren's 30th birthday. After 446 days in hospital and 20 operations, Tania knew she had to get Warren out, away from infection. With the level of care he needed, doctors suggested he go to a nursing home. Instead, Tania took Warren home.
1, 2, 3. Warren needed 24-hour around-the-clock care for everything from toileting, showering, to feeding, dressing, rehabilitation, everything. The only thing he could do was press the TV remote. Every moment we had in our day went into rehabilitation to try and get Warren's quality of life that little bit better.
After 3, 4 ups and back, you've had enough.
I kind of bit off more than I can chew, thinking I'm going to fake it till I make it. And that's what I did.
No, you told me you faked it.
Faked it.
Then, 3.5 years after their original wedding date, Tania and Warren finally tied the knot.
It was the happiest day of our life. There were so many tears shed. It was an emotional day for all our guests. Warren and I, we were so strong, weren't we? It was a party for us. It was a celebration.
And 2 years later, they had another reason to celebrate.
When doctors said we wouldn't be able to have children, Warren and I again never gave up on our dream. We just decided to give it a go, and I fell instantly, and Josh came into the world, and everybody was so excited for us. Is he under the bed?
No, crocodile.
It's a crocodile. Josh is a little angel, isn't he? And he's the joy in our life, and he's just made every day of that tragedy just worthwhile.
He's fantastic, yeah. I couldn't imagine life without him now.
It's been 10 years since their life was thrown into turmoil, but Warren and Tania have got their happy ending.
We'll raise a toast to Warren and Tania.
They have their friends, they have their family, and they have Josh. But most of all, they have each other.
And I promised Warren that I would always be there, that he would never walk alone. And that's what I do today. I've honoured my commitment and will always honour my commitment to Warren.
You've got a pretty special woman there, Warren.
Certainly have.
You're a lucky man.
Very.
That is love, isn't it? And a truly inspirational story which Tania Hayes has now turned into a book. It's called Love Has No Limits, and it's available in all good bookstores. If you have a story, we want to know about it. Send us an email or give us a call. After the break, the sky's the limit for young Aussie model Alice Bordeaux. Plus, your say on Grant Hackett's fitness.